What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Previously, I made a tattoo peeling video about if you guys should be worried if your tattoo starts to peel and is very dry and is flaking. And again, back in that video, I said no, it's very normal for your tattoos to peel. And again, I had to read up on this information because I was a tattoo virgin. I just got my first tattoo and I'm on week 2 now and it is fully healed. But I want to continue to give out this information. Got some notes here that I took from learning a bunch of information, just going back and reading stuff of what I had learned before I even got my tattoos in the 3 years that I was thinking about getting a tattoo. For me, that's just how long that I thought about getting a tattoo. I wasn't sure if I wanted to get one or not. And then I just sat on it for a long time to just make sure it was something I really wanted to do. Because again, it was my first tattoo. I was a tattoo virgin, didn't have any tattoos, and this is my first one. But I jotted down some notes here. I just want to share a good amount of them with you guys. So for this video, I'll try to keep this one under 8 minutes. We're at about a minute 20 right now. But some things that I wrote down. Tattoo peeling is normal. It's flaky. The ink flakes, and it looks like it's coming off of your skin when you're doing your aftercare routine. So sometimes when you're doing your aftercare routine and rubbing your ointment on, you might get a couple flakes, a couple ink flakes on your fingers. At first, this was my first tattoo. I didn't know that was going to happen. So I was a little worried that I was rubbing my tattoo off. And I think I was maybe applying a little too much pressure, but I thought I was going really soft with it. But I was doing just fine. That's something normal that's going to happen. It's going to be little black flakes on your fingertips or whichever hand you're using that are going to come off, and you're going to see them on your fingertips. And don't be worried. It's normal. Something I had to learn with this being my first tattoo. It's going to happen. It's normal. It's okay. Don't panic. It looks very dry. Your tattoo is going to be very dry. So you need to be using your Lubriderm and then putting your Aquaphor on or whatever tattoo aftercare stuff that you guys were told to go use and purchase by your tattoo artist. Each tattoo artist is going to tell you to use something different. I at first had Sanoderm on my tattoo. Then my tattoo artist told me if it was to get an air pocket through the perimeter of the Sanoderm, not in the inside of it, but through the perimeter, to go ahead and take it off, or if anything started leaking out like blood or plasma, and then it created that air pocket, to go ahead and just take it off and start my antibacterial soap cleaning and then the aftercare products. So about 2 days later, my Sanoderm actually did happen to get an air pocket when I was sleeping. And that next morning I got up in the mirror to check it, and then I saw that air pocket, so I just went ahead and took it off and cleaned it and then started my aftercare. So that's what I did for my tattoo. It's gonna feel stiff. So when your tattoo is dry, it's gonna feel very stiff. Like for my ribs, when I did like this, it was kind of felt like it was just a little hard, not hard to do it, but it felt like dry. It's that feeling that all of us know, like if you take a shower and you don't put lotion on and your skin just feels a little stiff and dry, like you just don't need to go put lotion on and then your body loosens up and your skin loosens up. It's that feeling. Again, in my previous video, it says it's going to last about 3 to 6 days. That's just giving a general average kind of statement there. For me, it was around that 4-day mark where this tattoo peeling process was taking place. And again, I said don't freak out about it. Your body is an amazing thing. You're a human, but everybody is different. So just within that average, you may take 2 days to peel. You may take a little longer. You may take 6 days. You might take a week. Depends on how hydrated you are, how well your skin took the ink, how healthy your skin is. Different factors take on that. Another thing that I didn't say in that previous video was if you get colored ink, that may take a little longer for some people if you get colored ink. instead of just a black and gray tattoo. Um, Another thing was the area of the body. That may be another big factor to where you get the tattoo at. If it's a fragile area that needs to repair itself quickly, or if it's a place that's prone to getting cuts and scrapes, like your knees and elbows, your forearms, your shins, stuff like that. Um, Things like your legs and elbows, they take a little longer to heal. And the reason why is the layers of the skin, for the healing. Each layer is going to heal until it gets to that top layer, because the needle from your tattoo artist is going down deep into your skin, because that's where the ink needs to stay. Again, I said color may take longer for this process, but when your tattoo goes through the stages of the peeling process, I said now this is the time or a good indicator to where you need to stop using your first main healing ointment, or for me, which was the Aquaphor, and start using your Lubriderm moisturizer first. I did just a little bit of both, and for me, that worked out really well. Just using my Lubriderm first when my tattoo was done, flaking, it was dry, and even in the flaking process, but it was dry. Moisturizing it, and then waiting a couple minutes, and then putting a small layer of Aquaphor on it. That's just what I did, and I found out that worked really well for me in making sure my tattoo healed within that 2-week process. So I definitely recommend that. Try it out. Again, everybody's different. May not work out as good for you as it did for me. But for me, it sped up my healing process and pushed me down into that average range of that 2-week mark of healing. An important thing, don't scratch. Don't scratch your tattoo. It is gonna itch. And I'll make another video right after this saying what my itching process was like. But an important thing I said here was, and learned, was to smack it, don't scratch it. Just smack the area that you got tattooed, and that counts as your scratching. I put a funny thing here, but I'll save it for the next video. But if you don't experience the peeling process in that 3 to 6 day mark, don't be worried. And again, I'm going over my 8-minute mark that I said I wasn't going to go over, so I'll try and hurry up and quickly end this. But don't freak out if you don't start peeling within that 3 to 6 day mark. Again, you may be just a different type of person. Your skin just may be a little different. Different factors, like I've been saying in all of these videos, different factors play different effects on your body and the tattoo and how it's healing. So I'd say if you're not peeling by week 1, then maybe give your tattoo artist a call and just give some information. You don't have to call in a very worried manner. Just say, hey, my tattoo's not peeling yet. When do you think it may start to peel? That could be a very good general question just to ask your tattoo artist, or send them a message, email, however you get a hold of your tattoo artist. Just shoot them that kind of question. So the last tips to end this video off for me, and what worked well for me, is drink water, stay hydrated, makes your skin very good, nice and soft, and take the ink very well, and heals the tattoo very well. And use your moisturizer, wear loose clothes so your tattoo can breathe. Don't pick your tattoo, don't peel it, don't scratch it, unless you want to waste your money on the tattoo that you just got and waste every penny you just spent on it. Don't do those stuff. Could cause an infection. Could have bacteria on your hands. After washing your hands, you could still have a little bit of bacteria on your hand. So for me, what I was doing, I was washing my hands twice even before I touched my tattoo with antibacterial soap. So I was doing that. And then also, when you're drying your hands, don't use a normal towel that you were doing with maybe your everyday drying of your hands. There could be bacteria sitting right there on your towel, and then you just wash your hands and you're wiping or drying off your hands on that towel that has that bacteria on it, and then you go to touch your tattoo. I'd say what I was doing, I was using paper towels. So a fresh paper towel is not going to have a bunch of bacteria on it that was just sitting on maybe something like a towel would have on it. So I use paper towels to dry my hands and then touch my tattoo. So that was just another precaution that I did so that I know that my tattoo was being touched with clean hands. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you click on to the next video about a joke that I had about this. About the itching process of the tattoo. So make sure you guys click over to the next video and watch that. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.